Yo, more light, everybody. Thank you for tapping into another episode of Unbiased Opinions. We are your hosts, the spiritual wanderer, Suave.
And the triple three.
Yeah, man, and we back with another one, man.
Indeed.
Man, and first and foremost, the YouTube, I gotta shout y'all out again. Cause man, y'all almost got us to I think we almost at 400 now.
Keep up coming.
Yeah. So man, continue to share. Continue to support. We appreciate the support. It means a lot to us. So shout out to y'all, man. Today is a shout out to y'all. But first we got to get into I want to get straight to the trippy stuff, man. So yeah, Trey had an experience this past weekend, and he gonna tell us a little bit about it.
Suave and the homies been trying to convince me to fuck with shrooms for a couple months. But I'm always horn out. But finally did it. Kinda. I still hold a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to feel a piece of it first, like before I had the whole experience. So I tried one of the candies.
Oh, okay.
Like a little bit circular. No, it was a chewable, like a
gummy
chewy
bear.
Starburst type thing.
Oh, okay.
One of those. And it was cool. I was sitting there and I didn't want to smoke. I was going to wait on smoking weed, but I was like, man, because I just want to feel what this is like. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to mix it too, because then I could just be like regular high, whatever. And I was just obsessed with everything.
Yeah.
Anything I was doing.
Yeah.
I ended up playing my game, right? Super obsessed with it. And then Marie showed me a bed set. This is the first time something like this happened to me. She showed me a bed set. She's like, "What you think about this?" And so when I seen it, bro, it was so busy.
A lot of detail in there.
Bro, it was so busy. Like, it was purple, gold, white, brown.
Yeah.
And it had like design. So it was like a leaf that was like introverted. So like it was just outline. And then it was a full leaf that was all white. It was so much shit going on, right? And so I'm staring at it, bro, and I'm like this. I'm just sitting there. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just looking at it, but like I'm dissecting the shit. And so I guess my face, she was like, "Give it back." She's like, "Give me the phone back."
Yeah, that's enough.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, but every little thing, and that's the only difference I noticed with it. Everything that I was doing, I was just like completely immersed in whatever it is. So it made sense that y'all said to be around like good company.
Yeah.
Or be around something that like I like to do or something I fuck with, because if I was around anything like negative,
Oh yeah.
I think I probably would have lost my shit.
Yeah. That's why I like to say that shrooms is the amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
It amplifies like everything. Whatever you're doing at the moment, it's gonna amplify that. Whatever you're looking at, it's gonna amplify that. So everything becomes all detailed when you're focused on it. And then the stuff you think about becomes amplified as well. So if your thoughts are good, you get great thoughts.
I had to get off Apex, dude. I had no choice, dude. I was like, nigga, I started to feel like I wasn't playing the game. I was playing it like I could fucking die. Right? So like instead of like being, semi-aggressive like I typically am, bro, I'm taking like the long route. I'm thinking about like where the circle is coming in and like how I can swing around and they shooting over here. So, but I don't play the game like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, nigga, I'm pretty much like Rambo. I'm shoot or be shot.
Yeah.
And that when I was like, I just turned it off. Like this too much.
That's how it was with me when I was playing. I was playing Injustice one time when I was on it, and the homie's watching me. He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Man, it's mind games. You got to play mind games. You can't just go in there." He was like,
Bro,
"Man,
thinking too much."
He was like, "Yeah, you all over this map. You like doing everything right now." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You ain't playing like you used to."
And I turned that shit off because I was like, you know what? But I want to do like a full blown. Like I want to really get to it. We are Whitney. I did it with Whitney, by the way. So
oh yeah.
She said let's go on a real. She said barely. First of all, she said barely. Let's go on a real trip now. I'm with it though. I'm down. I'm not scared. I already took the training wheels off now.
Yeah, you dipped your toe, so you probably ready for that next step.
I had because I don't know if I could have handled that like without knowledge of what it was gonna feel like or what it's gonna be like. I don't know if I could have just dove in, nigga. I needed to dip that toe in that muff.
The full thing is a whole whole different ball game.
See, I know, bro. I knew that. That's why I was like, I ain't even for to just in that buff. I was like, man, I gotta.
Me and Snoop had a crazy one not that long ago, but the thing about it is like shrooms, it's gonna take you on your own journey. So everybody goes on their own separate journey, but there's always something to take away from the experience if you really like try to dissect it.
Yeah.
And when we started the trip, this was the crazy part. When we started the trip, it was 4 of us downstairs. My brother was down there with us. It was me, Snoop, and then AJ was here. We all was sitting down congregating, right? We just talking.
Which
we
AJ?
brought out the shrooms. We took it.
Which AJ?
White boy
Okay.
AJ.
All right.
So we was all chilling. We took it. AJ left. He went to work. My brother, he went in the room to go to sleep.
The shrooms and left, nigga?
No, he didn't take it.
Oh, okay.
He just went to work. He went to work. Yeah.
You brave.
So it was only me and Snoop who took it. So me and Snoop take it. He go in the room, or my brother goes in the room. AJ leaves to go to work. We go on this whole 7-hour journey, right? So we like outside with
7 hours.
Yeah, we all over the house. We outside, we upstairs, we doing all this stuff. We going on this whole adventure, right? We come down, we sit in the exact same positions where we were when we first started. My brother comes out the room. AJ comes home from work. I was like, why does it seem like we just, everything like, it didn't even happen?
Yeah.
And Snoop was like, dang, that's trippy. He was like, that's a whole trip. We did all this stuff, and it looks like we didn't do nothing at all.
Man.
I was like, yeah. I was like, that's a trip for you. But yeah, it was crazy though, because we had 2 separate experiences. Usually,
Snoop said he was outside crumping at 110 degrees.
he was.
Right, thanks, Snoop. Now I'm not fucking with it. Great job, buddy.
He was out there, and I was like, see that. But that was the thing though. That's what I was gonna say. Is we had 2 completely different trips.
Yeah.
We was like on 2 totally different wavelengths. But that's what I had to. That's what I had to take in, because usually I'm used to people like, we're all vibing in each other's world.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody wants to be a part. Like, oh, I want to show you this. I want to show you that. Or come check this out. Or everybody wants to see what your experience is.
Right.
What are you looking at? What's this? But Snoop is like somebody who's in his own world, and he gonna be in his own world. He gonna do his own thing. He don't care.
Yeah.
So Snoop outside vibing. He dancing in 100-degree weather. And I'm like,
nope.
nah, it's not for me.
No.
So I'm over here like, come over here, let's talk.
Yeah.
But I had to learn like, hey, that's his experience. I got to let him handle that, like do his trip. So,
man.
But yeah, it was dope though. We ended up coming together and having a good conversation at the end. So it was really dope.
I'm gonna be pissed if I want to dance. If I want to dance in 110-degree weather, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it in hot weather, but dancing on is fun though. I'll tell you that much.
But Snoop gonna dance, bro.
Yeah,
That's
one thing Snoop's gonna do.
Snoop really do like. Snoop is kind of one of those niggas in the world that I feel like embodies like the culture.
Oh yeah,
you feel me? Like
yeah.
It's some niggas who do the dance sometime, but then there's some niggas who like it's who
Live
they
that.
are.
Yeah,
And it's Snoop, and so that makes sense to me that like that's something that he wanted to do.
Yeah, he definitely lived that.
I probably just want to talk, dude.
That's what I like to do. I like to talk and see. I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was the thing because I like to ask people questions to like pick their brain.
Yeah.
So I was asking Snoop, like, I remember I asked him about a tree across the street, and I was like, what do you think about this tree when you see this tree? And Snoop was like, man, I could just see myself in paradise, like in Hawaii, chilling with the homies. Da-da-da. And I'm thinking like, oh, I didn't know he was gonna go there with it. Because I'm thinking so deep. I'm thinking like, there's infinite possibilities that this tree can go right now. This tree could do so much stuff. But I was like, that shows the difference in like how people think. But it was crazy. It was a crazy learning experience for sure. I was like, dang, that's a trip. But it was fun.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Not the whole thing. I'm telling you, because the gummy, it was just a small gummy. I took one. Yeah. And literally, I only took one because I just didn't know. Bro, I'd be so worried about like outside influences on like my body because of like, bro, I'd be thinking about wild shit as is. And a lot of like, you hear me talk. So a lot of my takes on things be like super controversial, like against the grain.
Yeah.
And bro, I just don't know what like having some outside influence because I keep a lot of shit to myself.
Yeah.
But when I'm high, even on just smoking weed, bro, I talk so much more.
See, but that's why I can't smoke.
See, like sitting here with you, we supposed to be talking, right? Like this is what we do.
Yeah.
But like you've been around me, like in the past decade. When I'm in a room with a lot of people,
Yeah.
I don't say too much. Like
Right.
I peep a lot because I don't think that people be prepared for the type of conversations that I want to have. And I know that like when I smoke, I don't even be able to have. I don't got no control over impulse.
Yeah.
If anything I think I want to talk about, and if I'm gonna be like super duper in my head with the shrooms, I was like, man, I don't know.
Yeah. See, we're the same in that sense because I feel the same way a lot of times. That's why, but that's why I can't smoke is because I be thinking about the wildest, craziest stuff, and then my mind goes in this web and just starts twisting into all this stuff. And then when I start vocalizing it, people is like, "What in the world are you talking about?"
I'm like, man, fuck it.
Yeah. How did we get here? Like,
I got there. I can tell you how I got there. You want to listen to this?
Right.
This trail of thoughts, like
that's why. But shrooms is a little more calm with it. It don't
definitely.
really. Yeah.
I can say that. Like it didn't. I didn't get smacked. Like sometimes I smoke weed and like some weed is cool. It creep on you. But then you got like edible high where like you not high and then bam,
yeah,
right in your fucking face, and I ain't want that. So that's why I ain't go all the way with the shrooms. I'm gonna do it next time though.
Yeah, it's a lot more calm with it. Like the body high is probably like the only thing that can get intense sometimes because you feel that wave and it's like.
So what is there a physical feeling from shrooms?
Yeah, it's the body high too. It's weird though because it feels like energy.
Yeah.
If I was to say it.
Okay.
Like energy, like surging through. Like people be saying like they feel like they got superpowers or like they can run.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of energy surging through your body. It's crazy. But yeah, that's how the body high is. So it could be an experience. I'll say that much.
We're gonna find out.
The visuals are dope. But the visuals mixed with the body high can be.
Said depending on which piece of the shroom you eat.
Yeah, that's true too.
Wait a minute.
There's the
hold on.
There's the cap and the stem of the shroom,
and they do different shit.
The
same mushroom.
Yeah. Because a lot of like.
See, man.
For example, in some, because there's also different strains of shrooms, and in some shrooms, like the caps give you like stronger visuals, and the stems give you the stronger body high. So if you take more stems than caps, you're gonna feel like a lot more of a strong body high.
Look. So are people eating full mushrooms?
Oh yeah,
like the stem and the cap.
Yeah. Usually when you do it, you're supposed to do like a full eighth for a full trip, and that jump will last 8 hours for sure.
Oh, nigga.
So like 7 8 hours. You
all right. So have a day. Have a day put to the side. I hear that.
Yeah, you'll be in there for a minute. You'll be like, and it feels like a journey. Like when you come back, you're gonna be like, dang, I feel like you're gonna feel exhausted, but
oh man,
it's a lot to take away from it though. You're gonna be like, dang, that was good. You know, like I can sit with this. I could be good for a good 2 months after that. Off of anything, to be honest.
We gonna see, man. Now y'all got me on talking about caps and stems and shit.
She said, I got something grinded down, ready to go.
Grinded down? What the fuck you grinding mushroom with? Like a little, like a cheese shredder or something? You know what I'm saying? What you?
Yes, dude. You said Hawaii. That's funny. But there's a TikTok video, that I was recently watching because TikTok lives, man, are crazy. A lot of them are crazy. Yeah. But before I get into that story, but there's TikTok live debates, and one of the debates, this woman was talking about spanking your children is child abuse, and there was like people going in, and she was not having it. Like people was like, "No, you should be able to spank your," and she was not having it. She was like, "No, it's abuse. Like you wouldn't be able to hit your wife like that. You wouldn't be able to hit."
I made that point before.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that she right, but I did make that point before.
So that's what I was wondering from your thought process, what you thought about the whole spanking thing.
See, but I say that because the debate I was having about that type of shit was about domestic violence, right?
Yeah.
How men who hit women, right? They hit women when women are acting out, right? Doing something that they don't want them to do. Similar to what parents do with their kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're not hitting your kids because you don't like your kids. You're not hitting your kids to abuse your kids. You're trying to teach them a lesson. You know, this is just a disciplinary action. Now, so what I was saying was, why is it not if the man hits the woman, or if the woman hits the man? You feel me? Like they did something you don't like. So like we gonna make this thing like, if we just gonna make it like across the board, right? Is hitting somebody okay when they do something that you don't like, or when it's a teachable moment, only for parent to child, or is it period? Because I punch a nigga in the face.
Yeah.
Right? I will punch a nigga right in the face if he disrespect me. I will also hit a woman if she hit me. So I don't have a firm stance on like, I don't fuck with domestic violence. Can I say that? Can I say that? I want to put that loud and clear. I do not fuck with domestic violence. I don't fuck with men beating on women. But I'm just talking about for the sake of the conversation. That's a point. She made a point, man. She made a point. She said, like, you're not gonna hit nobody else, right? You're not. That doesn't work. It only works for children. So
right.
For her point, nigga, that's valid.
Yeah, she was saying that basically she said when you're mad and you hit somebody, they don't hit you back, so you're starting the abuse first. And she was saying that in terms of parents hitting children. Mm-hmm. Usually children do something wrong and the parent hits them first without them doing anything wrong. So she was like, that's abuse because the parent is starting something out of anger and they're starting the violence first. And I was like, she was like, there's nowhere else where that happens. And I was like, well, if you steal something and you running and that cop
get a hold
tells you to stop and you don't stop,
you
yeah, you about to get hit.
If an officer tell you to do anything, really, like anything that he wants you to do, if you don't do it, they can get on your ass.
You about to get hit, tased, anything can happen.
But I hate when people act like violence is never the answer. Because I just don't. That's so far from the truth. Like, we got this country based on winning wars. You know, we've protected this country based on winning wars. It's not always about who hit first or why you hit. Sometimes physical altercations just happen, bro. And I am a firm believer in whooping kids, but I'm not a firm believer in domestic violence.
Yeah. See, I would agree with that. That's what I think too. Because I think
productive and one isn't.
I think hitting your kid to an extent, like if you like.
We know what child abuse is.
Yeah.
We know the difference. We know the difference between a whooping for like discipline and flat out abuse.
Exactly.
So she's talking about any kind of physical anything, and that's extreme to me. To just like write it all off as if none of it is okay. Like, come on, dude. Now, so what do you do when your kid is just out of control? You just let them be out of control because you don't want to tap their ass?
Yeah.
So like, how do you reel in? And my question to her would be like, how do you reel in your kids then? If they won't listen to you, like verbally, they won't listen to your words. What's next for you? Fuck it. You gonna shrug your shoulders?
Right. Time out forever.
And I mean, is time out working? You feel me?
Right.
Like, what is kids in the world? Time out don't, nigga. I got kids.
Yeah.
Time out not fixing none of my kids don't give a fuck about no time out.
And that was her solution. Send them to their room. And I was like,
and then what?
Where the video games is at?
Where anything is at. Because based on what she's talking about, she's not going to treat them like an inmate. She's not going to pull the TVs and the radios and the phone and everything out the room and let them go be inmates.
Yeah.
You feel me? She's not doing that I'm assuming based on her stance on spankings, that her kids run her. That's
what I was thinking. Because my whole thing with it was like,
if she has kids, people be having opinions like that. They don't be having kids, nigga.
And that was the crazy part was she don't.
There we have it.
But you know what she said? You know what her reasoning is? She said, because people was like, if you're not a parent, you can't talk, right? And she was like, well, my argument isn't for the parents, it's for the kids. And I was like, But you're still speaking in a standpoint to not understand the parent's point of view, though. So she was like,
completely disregard. So you're just protecting the kids from who?
right,
From the parents who are protecting the kids?
right. So I was like, that's crazy to me. I was like, I don't know, but that's interesting.
Because like, I hate people who honestly. I think that people should keep their opinions to themselves. If you haven't lived it, if you haven't walked in it,
Yeah,
it's maybe like a light opinion. Like maybe I would, but like until you have dealt with a situation, it's so easy to say what you would and wouldn't do.
yeah,
You ever see somebody be like, "Man, if I was in that situation, I would have."
man,
And you
all
have
the
no,
time.
and you have no clue.
Yeah,
Like nigga walk in and catch his wife cheating, right? Topping the nigga off. Everybody there would be like, "Man, if it was me, I would have."
yeah,
You have no idea what that type of like heightened emotion would have you do. You are speaking from a very calm, very sane perspective, watching what's happening. Be the person. And I learned that, bro. I learned that the hard way because I used to judge the hell out of people doing certain things. And then I started doing the things and I was like,
yeah.
weed, right? I didn't smoke weed until I was like 24, 25.
Mhm.
But that's because my family, like, they fought drugs hard. So I always seen weed as a gateway drug, like they explained it to us growing up. So all the homies in high school, when we was athletes, they smoked. I didn't smoke with them. And I used to ridicule the fuck out of them. Like, I talked so bad to everybody who smoked weed.
Yeah.
Everybody, bro. Like, anytime it was around me, I'm like, bro, like, I'm talking about trying to box when niggas smoke in my presence. Like, go over there.
Yeah.
Right? Or I'm going to leave. I'll just leave if y'all niggas want to get high. And now that I smoke, I don't have the same opinion, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was a non-smoker judging smokers.
Right.
I had no experience in it at all whatsoever to have like the super duper like right stance
Yeah.
on what it was. And here I am again. Now I'm smoking the weed, so I get why y'all smoking weed. I should have been smoking weed with y'all. But you never fucking know. You feel me? Like, and that's my thing about people. And I'll tell you all the time, mind your business.
Yeah.
That's why one of my favorite phrases is like, mind your business.
You don't know somebody else's story or what they're going through.
Facts.
And like, for example, I noticed a lot that children like to test parents.
Oh, yeah.
Because they go through a phase, they go through that phase where it's like, I'm going to see how much control I can get. So I'm going to see how far I can take it.
Yeah.
And that's when I feel like a lot of parents decide to like, let me go ahead and
you know what? and I don't know. I can't speak for a lot of parents, but I can speak for me as a parent. That is my last resort.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of spanking, whooping, physical. I try my best, bro, to just have conversations with my kids about shit that they doing wrong. I explain to them why it's wrong, why you shouldn't do it, why I advise you not to do it. Because sometimes I don't even just tell them like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't. You feel me? Because I've been there. It's trash. Don't do it. You shouldn't do it. And if they do it, they want to learn the hard way. If it's something that's like not detrimental, go learn the hard way. Go bump your head then. But when you're a parent, bro, and your kid, you tell them, pick up your toys. Pick up your toys. Pick up your toys. And the toys don't get picked up. There's no timeout. There's no timeout that's fixing that.
Right.
Like there's no, and I hate to say it, but there's a fine amount of fear that I think a kid should have for their parents.
Yeah.
I don't think that like parents should make their kids fear them, but I think that it's healthy for a kid to be a little afraid of their parent.
Yeah.
From a respect standpoint, like, man, he probably fucked me up.
Yeah.
I think you should have that.
I think that is necessary. I mean, if you think about it, shoot. That's how a lot of religious people think of it when it comes to God.
Nigga, laws.
Yeah.
The laws, like you just said, the police. Like,
yeah.
We know this is a healthy fear you have for breaking the law.
Yeah. But
break the law, they might break a foot off of your ass. Like, this is just common knowledge. We know if I do something wrong, I'm probably going to go to jail. The fear of going to jail is why you don't do fuck shit. Or why you try not to get caught doing fuck shit. No different than your kids. Your kids want to do sneaky, stupid shit. They should be afraid of being caught.
Right.
They should be afraid because you've instilled something in them that makes something click. Like, I probably shouldn't do that shit.
Yeah, they see that. They see that authority.
Yeah.
That sense of authority.
It's healthy. Now, if she want to talk about child abuse, that's fine. We know what child abuse is though.
Yeah.
And it ain't spankings.
Right. And that's what I kept trying to instill, but I feel like some people don't see the difference. And in her case, she said anything.
Yeah, see, but she don't got no kids.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
And maybe maybe her opinion come from being abused.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe she
though.
got her ass beat, like really beat as a child.
That's how it sounded though, because like if you see some of these people on TikToks when they're doing the debates, a lot of them come from the specific side, and you can see why they came from that side.
But it's biased,
how strongly. Yeah.
Super biased.
Yeah. And that's how I felt she was, because anytime somebody would chime in, she would immediately start yelling. And it's like, why are you turning up till 11? Like, why are you going that high?
And I think that people who do that when they start the yelling and like over talking people, not letting people get points across, is because they don't want to really get into it.
Yeah.
Most of the time motherfuckers lying, they do not want to have conversations.
Oh yeah.
You talk to a liar and you start asking a liar questions, they gonna turn up on you too.
Yeah. They'll turn up real quick.
What the fuck I got a lie for?
They'll turn it real quick, or they'll try to get out of there.
That's what I'm saying. They don't want to talk to us like that. Nobody want to have a conversation when you're a fucking liar.
They're like, all right, I got to get up out of here. You just got here.
Y'all bullshit. Yeah. No, you all bullshit, nigga. And that's why you don't want to talk. But like you said, every time somebody says something on the live, like she yelling, you getting like you really
turning up.
Man, this says that you speaking from like an emotional standpoint. It's not truly logic.
Yeah.
Or like it's definitely not unbiased. You are on a side, hard on the side. And I think being on any side of anything, no matter what, is a problem.
Yeah.
I'll always say that. Even if it's a good thing. If you can't listen to reason or like a counter argument or the other side, you got a problem.
Yeah. That's super true. I agree with that. Because I feel like that's why a lot of these political sides and stuff like that.
It's so trash. And it's easy, like immediately, you hear the Republicans talk about the Democrats or the Democrats talk about the Republicans, and they say, well, the Democrats want you to believe. Like,
yeah.
You think every Democrat thinks the same?
Yeah.
You think every fucking Democrat.
It's crazy.
All of them.
Every
as a
single
unit
one.
Have the same thought process. You're full of, you're crazy.
And then it's wild because they also do stuff like you can tell that they're doing extremes amount of the other side to stay on that side. Yep. You know what I mean? So they'll do something or say something extreme, and then you like, why are you that far that way?
and
it's
blatantly, like,
yeah, like
I don't care what y'all say. That's the problem.
Yes.
Like, you going into a debate and you don't even want to hear the other side. Like your whole thing is to push your agenda. And not just to push your agenda, but also be anti their agenda.
Yeah.
Even if you probably feel the other side a little bit.
Right.
Your whole position as a politician is to be anti them. And that shit is crazy to me.
It is.
That makes for a terrible debate.
Right. And I think it's halfway because their audience, they feel like they got to feed that.
Mm-hmm.
The only way for me to keep these viewers is, it's like, dang, that's crazy.
And that's it. Or keep these voters.
Yep.
Because like we could talk about like gun laws, right? The other side don't want any regulations on guns for the most part.
Yeah.
But why? Because the NRA support one party.
Yeah.
So what happens when that one party says, you know what, man, it is a lot of these mass shootings. We probably need some regulations. The NRA gonna stop voting.
Yep.
They can't lose that vote. So what they do, hard back, no gun laws, no gun regulations to support, like you said, their cause, their voters.
Right. Stay strictly that way.
Mm-hmm. No matter what.
That's insane, man. See, but yeah, anytime you go into those TikTok debates, they're always on a strong sense of one side, and you can see it. You can feel that junk. It's just like, dang, this is wild. Everybody wants that voice, and everybody needs to feed their audience.
Yep.
But there's also a TikTok live that I seen of this girl. She went live, and she was bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, but she did like a rating. She said she's not gonna talk unless you look good. So she said you have to join her live, and if she's seeing you, she would talk if you look good, and if you didn't, she'll be quiet. So when I seen it,
bro, that's fucking crazy.
When I seen it, I was like, "It's about to be good."
Yeah, imagine joining that motherfucker's dead silent.
Man, and like
she's just looking at you. You talking, and she like this.
Yeah. So this is what happened. One dude joined. Well, first when I hopped on there, she was talking because there's this dude that she was talking to. So they was talking. She was like, "I'm gonna follow you, whatever." They chopped it up. He got off. So then the next dude joined. Quiet. Nothing. She had like a little sign. And she was pointing to the age, like, "How old are you?" And he was like, he said his age, and then she was like, "How tall are you?" And he was like, he said how tall he was. He's like 6'1" or something. And then she was like, and he was like, "You're not gonna talk?" She was like, I said, did he believe? Yeah, he said, okay. Well, all right. I was like, yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Nah, hell no.
Another dude joined, same thing, right? Go through the same runaround. She quiet. I'm like, dang, she not playing. I was like, well, at least she real.
Yeah.
You know, she giving her the real. She don't feel that way. So.
But you taking a chance. You join that motherfucker.
Right.
And maybe you think you fine. You think you fired, but
man,
join that motherfucker. You just got to take what you get.
So. The hilarious part about this, I guess, people on TikTok's trolls automatically. So the third dude joins. He don't got his camera on.
Oh shit!
So she waiting for him to put his camera on. He turned his camera on. Meat out. She immediately drops her mouth. She's like, and her account gets banned. For nudity. I was like, that's cold blooded. That's cold blooded.
But and that's so fucked up, dude, because I would think that they should ban his account.
Right.
Right. And that's because you can't control that. Like,
exactly.
You have no control.
Ain't that wild though? Because people could do whatever.
Anything.
They be finding loopholes, and they knew what they was doing though. I was like, yeah, he knew he was gonna get her banned.
Get her banned.
That quick too. That's how quick that jump. It happened that quick.
But damn, bro, like, who the fuck is watching?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was immediate.
Like, when I say, like, seconds, boom, her mouth dropped. She didn't even have time to get him up out of there. It was like, boom, cut everything off. I was like, dang, that quick.
Bro, that means somebody always watching, dude.
Always watching. And almost every live.
That's too fast.
Yeah. They got to be in almost every live. Every time you go live, there's probably somebody in there watching.
Damn.
I said, that's crazy. Because the same thing happened to one of my homies. He said he had accidentally put a picture up. Took him down that fast. And he got banned from live. He still can't go live.
Bro, I got like that on Facebook, nigga. Like, I'm talking about immediately. Yeah. I'm like, God damn, how could you flag that within like less than a minute? I put it up, notification, violates community guidelines. Like, bro, nobody could have reported this. I don't got a like or nothing on this motherfucker yet. It's literally less than a minute it's been up.
It's like, who saw it? who was looking that quick?
What the hell?
Did you watch me while I was editing it? Like, dang.
Niggas see the pre. They're like, okay.
Yeah, like, as soon as you drop this, John.
Go for it if you want.
You getting that strike.
Ban hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was just like, man, TikTok Live is a whole nother machine. There's a dude on there eating raw eggs for anybody who followed him. He'll eat a raw egg. Yeah, cartons. I was like, you dying for TikTok? Like, you're gonna kill yourself for TikTok. That's cool.
Bro, that's a crazy ass world we living in, nigga.
Yeah.
Like the amount of things that people would do to just be seen is crazy. And I don't know, maybe it's always been like that and we just didn't have like the access to
social media back then.
Yeah, to send that, like to give it to everybody, and maybe people been doing wild shit to be seen.
Yeah.
But today, bro, the type of shit I see on the internet, I just be like,
what are you doing?
I mean, look, we had Jackass.
Yeah.
We had
Jackass, is true.
You know, and that's I think that's predating real social media.
Yeah.
Them niggas, they was probably the first dudes who just decided to
do something wild for some
views.
Yeah.
For likes and comments or whatever.
Yeah.
But You know, now that I'm saying that, that probably really
Kicked it off.
yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
there was nothing like that.
That's true.
We didn't have anything like that on TV anywhere. Like where like people were harming themselves, for humor or for any reason
Entertainment and all that.
until Jackass. And after that, that's I think, boom.
You saying that sounds right that sounds right to me.
I mean, where was it happening? Nobody was on the internet doing
Yeah.
like nobody was anywhere doing damage to themselves. That's why Jackass was such a hit because we like these motherfuckers are crazy. Like they let alligators bite them and insects and all kind of like they hitting each other in the nuts. They knocking each other out.
And now people do it for fun.
And that fun gets views and attention, and this where we at.
Man,
We live in a world where everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be.
they got one of this dude who he rates the different stings of insects.
Yeah. Yep. The most deadly too.
Yeah, I was like,
He'll put them up, get stung, and just like
I said, that's insane.
and verbally expresses every step of what he's feeling through the whole process. I'm like,
Yeah.
nigga.
For what?
So I said, so what? Like when I see the thing you got stung by, I know to like run. Nigga, I'm gonna run regardless. It's poisonous. I didn't need you to test how poisonous it was. I need you to lose like muscle function in like half your arm to prove to me how poisonous. You could have just said it. I would have believed you. You seem like you know what you're talking about.
To me, I learned enough from the Discovery Channel. Once they say that thing stings, that's good enough for me.
I don't
know
care what happens after the sting. As long as it stings, I don't want no part of it.
I'm out of there.
And I'm not like more scared of something that's more poisonous than I don't want to be stung by any of it.
I am out. There was one day when I was freaking. I'm riding my one wheel, jetting. I stopped real quick, and I guess I must have rolled real fast past this bee, but I had stopped. I'm drinking my little water bottle. This bee, I just hear it like that junk hit me right on the forehead. Bow! As soon as it hit me on the forehead, I blacked out. I was gone. I didn't even take the board. I ran down the street. I promise you.
So it just ran into you and it sting you.
It didn't sting me. It bumped my head. I said, oh. That's good enough for me.
I've been hit by a bug like that, nigga, and you have no idea what to do.
Man,
when
I
it
left the vicinity.
Just run into you, bow. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
And bees, I don't know if I'm allergic or not. I ain't never been stung by one, but I don't plan on it.
And my coworker was telling me because when I got back,
don't run from them. Don't run from them. They just they'll fly around.
So she told me when I got back because I was like, I was on break at work when it happened. So. When I get back from work, of course, I'm looking tired. I'm sweaty and stuff. I got my board in my hand. I wasn't even riding until halfway down the street. She was like, what happened? I told her, I was like, man, this bee hit me in the head. I thought that junk was about to sting me. She was like, oh, it gave you the warning. She was like, that's what it was. Bees aren't going to sting you automatically. She was like, yeah, she said that they don't want to waste that sting. So, once bees sting,
they out of here.
Yeah. So they're going to give you the warning first, like, get up out of here.
Yeah.
And then after that, they going for
they go risk it all.
I was like, hey, well, they didn't need a second for me because I got up out of there quick. I was like, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
That warning shot was good enough for me.
For me too.
I said, oh, I'm out.
I don't even need the warning. As soon as they near me, I just get away from wherever they at.
Yeah.
They be like, man, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. I said, man, that's yet to be determined. Right? Yet to be determined. Who told you that? You know that? You've been around a swarm of bees and just stayed still, and they just was like, you good?
Nobody stung you? None of them?
You don't fucking know that. Somebody told you that, and you telling other people that, until somebody gets stung, sitting still, and now you got to look at a motherfucker in his face. What was that? Bro, I was light skinned at one point. I got a mean tan line. It's crazy. I don't ever have no sleeves up this high. This kind of wild to me. My fault, y'all.
That's like
a Caucasian up here, dude. What's going on? I'm about to go get me in the tan.
Ooh, Ashley said she was covered in bees when she was young.
Did you get stung?
I'm curious about that.
Were you stung by multiple?
I stood on an anthill when I was young in them James.
My sister did the same thing, bro.
Biting the mess out of me.
She was on one of them little you remember things people used to have a water key for?
Yeah.
Flow. And my sister was standing there, bro, just standing. Ants all the way up her legs, bro, to like her knees. Just covered.
That's exactly what happened.
They tore her ass up.
But to see, the thing with me was I was because I was like 3 years old back then. So I had the full, when you had the full pajama suit, the pants and the sweater. So I was covered. So I didn't even realize it. I'm just over there.
Man.
And next thing you know, I looked down and they all over. And they was everywhere. I immediately started crying. My mom just threw me in the tub and turned it on. She turned on the shower.
Yep.
I said, yeah,
Dang.
this is outrageous.
She said she got stung all over.
Biting the mess out of me.
So then you're not allergic then, right? Because you would have probably died. You just had a bunch of like bumps and bee stings and shit, or what?
You know what's crazy? I think I might be allergic
to bees.
Yeah, just because I'm highly allergic to like pollen.
I'm only allergic to cats.
I'm allergic to that too.
They'll take me out. Cats will kill a nigga.
Yeah,
even a hair. Like if a hair touch my skin, hives.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. It's that bad.
Oh dang, yeah.
Any exposure to cat hair, bro. I'm talking about. I look like Hitch. Mm-hmm.
The straight one eye open, like swollen shit type. Dang, yeah.
Like talking about like cat hair floating around. If I breathe one in, catch my throat.
Dang, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm. I was in my TT house maybe last year or the year before that. And I only knew it was a cat because I was started itching. I didn't see the cat. But I'm just sitting there and I'm like, what the hell? Like I was itching. I'm thinking regular itching. I'm scratching my neck and everything like around my hat. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why am I itching? I was like, is there a cat in here? And she was like, yeah. Cat. Walk right across the floor. Bro, my whole shit. Face, hands, swollen, bro. Ran out of there to go get Benadryl. I was finna die.
Yeah, see, I get I get itchy, but I don't get like swollen like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just get the super like
cats to take me out,
sneezing and stuff. Yeah, that's crazy though.
And I have no interest in being like around cats or anything, but they always end up close to me. When cats see me, bro, they eyeball me, and I'm like, I know you know. I feel like all cats know I'm allergic to them because they want to fuck with me. Stray cats, house cats, anything, they just be like, bro, I don't want no trouble.
They said, we know your weakness. We are here.
Look, Joy rolling her eyes, nigga. So me and her been best friends for 12 years, right?
Yeah.
She never knew I was allergic to cats. Never told her that.
Yeah.
But it was not, for me, I didn't tell anybody what I'm allergic to.
Yeah.
I just avoid it all. Like,
right.
I'm not going to let you give me, or I'm not going to be around cats.
Yeah.
So she had no idea, but she was pissed. She was like, I know everything about you. You didn't tell me you was fucking allergic to cats. Because she was with me when I started blowing up. Bro, so she racing. She in the car like driving 100 and shit trying to get me to some Benadryl. And she was so mad. Like, you never told me you was allergic to fucking cats. All the shit I know, and you couldn't tell me you was allergic to cats. I'm like, man, look, man. It never was a part of the conversation. I wasn't around cats. I'm not going to be around cats. When I see a cat, I'd be like, hey, man, I'm allergic. I tell people right away, I'm allergic.
get that thing up out of here.
But I guess now it's something I should talk to people about, especially since like I'm a massage therapist that's mobile. I'm going to different places.
They probably got
put that out there like, hey, you got a cat in the house. I can't come to you. And if you come to me, I need you to wash your ass and wash your clothes.
That's what I was about to say. You're going to need clean clothes.
My son wanted to go kick it with one of his homeboys. He was like, but they got a cat, Dad. I was like, look, when you come home, I'm not saying don't go over there, but when you come home, take off all those clothes at the front door. All bullshit. So I was like, take them all off at the front door, put them in a bag. Wash that bag of clothes alone. Like, and I was dead ass serious. And when he got home, nigga Baru stripped that nigga like quarantine style. Like take all the shit off. Did you keep your hood on? Okay, cool. We don't gotta wash your hair. Bro, cats could kill me. I'd be so spooked to cats, bro. They these little bitty things, man, but they terrify the fuck out of me because I'm like, I know what you can do to me.
And they smart.
Yes.
Cats are hella smart.
And quick.
Yeah.
And quick. So it's not like you can really protect yourself from one if one want to get on your ass.
Yeah.
They can get on you faster than you can move.
Right.
They're agile.
Man.
They scarier to me because of their agile. That's why I stare at them and they stare at me. I'm like, please don't.
Yeah.
Because I've seen aggressive cats like hop on niggas shit.
Yeah.
And one day I just know, I'm like, bro, please don't be one of them. Don't be one of the hood cats because I know you.
I be trying to avoid cats for the same reason. You know what made me do it? I seen that the show When Animals Attack. And there was an episode with cat. There's a cat in the grocery store and it was like on top of the aisles.
Yeah.
And the dude was just walking down the aisle and the cat just
got on him.
Yeah,
see, man?
Started scratching him up. I was like,
y'all know what? I ain't afraid of a lot of shit, but that is one of my fears.
Yeah, cats are vicious.
A cat getting on my ass.
Man.
That's one of my fears. When I see him, I'm just eyeballing. I'm like, man, please, don't be the one.
And I be seeing people like hit cats, and them cats will get aggressive quick.
But cats, man, they get funky.
Yeah.
And like I said, they so fast, but there's nothing you can do. It's not like a dog. A dog, it's coming, but a dog don't got springs.
Yeah.
Cats' agility, bro, that shit's unreal.
They even they had this video where they had a snake try to bite a cat, and the cat just literally like dodged it. Smacked the mess out of that snake. I said, "Dang, that's crazy."
Look, and Whitney rolling her eyes because she got a fucking cat.
Oh, for real?
Yep, and her cat be eyeballing the fuck out of me. Anytime I go to Whitney Ellis, she gotta clean everything. I'm talking lint roll,
wipe it down,
change sheet, the whole nine, nigga. Cause no,
put the plastic down.
Bro, and her cat is one of those cats that be eyeing me. When I'm near, that motherfucker be looking at me. I'll be looking at it. Like, come on, bro, just don't do it.
Is it a big cat?
Nah, it's a regular size little bitty cat, man. But that motherfucker be scaring me. That cat don't love me. She love you, man. That cat don't fucking love me, and I don't love it.
Shoot, I don't think cats love anybody. Cats are so vicious. Cats look like they don't care. Like, you'll tell a cat. I see people tell cat stuff, and the cat would just look at them like,
nigga, she did it. She did my pedicure early this week. I want to say Monday. Bro, she told her cat, she's like, come here. That mother cat was like, she's like, come here. That cat just looking at her.
Not today. Not today, we not.
I look like a dog to you. That fucking cat was like, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah, they look like they just do not care about nothing. I was like, man, that's why I could not have a cat. It's funny watching their videos because cats is funny on video, but I just couldn't have it because I know they just gonna. I wouldn't be able to tell that cat nothing.
No, do you train cats? Like, I know like dogs are trainable. Like, are there cats? I wonder. I'm gonna look on the internet. I'm gonna see if it's like cats
that's like trained.
Yeah, like people can really train dogs like full blown to obey orders. I don't know about no cats though, bro. I ain't never seen no cat listen.
Yeah, cause dogs would do hella stuff. Pose for pictures, freaking close doors, open doors,
any and everything. Like, you can teach dogs how to solve crimes. they rescue people. Everything. Like, you can teach a dog to do some real shit. I don't know if you can teach cats though.
Hey, but if you had a cat that was trained to like solve some crimes, that'd be a vicious cat if you think about it. I bet you that cat would have the whole situation solved. Yeah, within the hour. What do you think the difference is between critiquing and hating?
Oh man, because they so close,
right? That's what I was thinking about.
And I think one is malicious.
So you think hating is malicious?
I think it's malicious. When you hate on somebody, no matter what they do, you got hate for it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I think of a hater, I think motherfuckers just don't like you.
Right.
So anything you do is gonna be down. But like when it comes to critiquing, you can critique something and not hate it or not be hating on it. And I think people blur the line so much because motherfuckers don't want to hear anything that's against them.
Right.
So like if you wear something that don't look good and your friend be like, man, that shit don't look good on you.
Yeah.
It's easy to be like, man, you hating. Nigga, on what? I don't even like it.
Yeah.
I fuck with you though. I don't like it, and I don't like it on you. So I'm telling you, that's a critique of the shit you put on. But like, I'm not hating. Now, if you got some shit that's like it looks good, and a motherfucker just telling you it don't because they are a hater, So I
Right.
would just say malice. Honestly, the difference between the two is malice.
Yeah.
I don't know how else I would differentiate between hate or critique. I can like a movie and critique it.
Yeah. See, I saw I think Charlemagne said something about unwanted criticism. I was like, well, how could you what is unwanted criticism? You know, like you just don't want somebody to critique you. So basically you're saying like I don't want you to say anything about
At all.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
To me that's crazy. I was just like, is it because you think it's hating, or is it because I was like, I don't, but since he chose that instead of saying hating, that's what made it more like, is it that you don't want the criticism at all? Or is it you think that you feel that it's hating? Like, what is it? Because it didn't seem like it was negative. It just felt like it was
just unwanted.
Yeah.
Tiffany said your delivery. That's the difference between hate and critique.
I can see that though.
Me too.
I can see that.
And yeah, definitely in certain situations.
Yeah. Because I think if you deliver something in a certain way, it can definitely come off as hating. And I feel like critiquing the delivery definitely seems more constructive than
some people just don't want criticism at all.
Yeah.
Any form of criticism, like he said, unwanted criticism. But like that's not hate.
Right.
A lot of people don't want to hear an opposite anything that's in opposition at all. So, but fucking unwanted criticism. How many people want criticism?
Right.
And now, is criticism always negative? Like when you're critiquing something, it's not always negative, right?
No, I don't think it is.
Like a film critic is not there to like shit on the film.
Yeah.
Just there to like give their
opinions on it. Yeah.
So that would be a critique, right? So like, what the fuck is unwanted criticism? Like you didn't want to hear shit? Like people who post stuff, right? I have friends who post shit on the internet, and then friends, me as a friend, will disagree, and they be like, "What is my post?"
Oh man, I hate that.
Man, what the fuck you posted for then?
Yeah.
You want to hear nobody's opinion? Post it to turn the comments off.
You want everybody to agree
you want
with
everybody to exactly. You want everybody to get behind you and hoorah you, and anybody who disagree, now they're a hater, or well, you ain't got to say shit. This is my post. You could have kept scrolling. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure I do that from now on. Matter of fact, you're out of here.
Yeah. People can't handle critique.
Delete.
People cannot handle critique.
Then why you on the internet? Why you on a public internet?
Right.
And that goes with anything. Me and you talk about it all the time, like the bullshit in the comment section.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory, though.
It definitely does.
You have to know that.
Yeah.
It's somebody out there who doesn't like everything.
Yeah.
Even things that are amazing in the world, there's people that don't like it.
Right.
You have to know that, though. Like, you have to know that if you are putting something out into the world, it is open to criticism.
And some people, honestly, like haters or whatever, like when they are hating, or some people critique something and they don't even understand what they're critiquing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So, like, for example, our video that we posted today, somebody like sent a critique on it and was like, I don't know what kind of food y'all be eating. And I was like,
man, come on, dude. Be real.
Where did you get that from?
Be real.
Watching that video. I said, I don't feel like you understood what we were saying.
My thing with people like that be, you want to be the standout so bad, right? Well, I don't know what kind of food y'all be eating, but in my household, we don't season. Okay, that's fine, but we're not going to act like your household is the masses.
Right.
Okay, and that'd be my problem with debating with people when they want to stand out so bad, they want to go against the grain so bad. But even if that's true, even if in your household that wasn't the case, for a fucking fact, it's not an opinion, that a lot of black households season the fuck out of food.
Right.
This is not news to anybody. So why do you want to debate that?
Exactly.
Why are you here to act like me and Suave are the only two niggas in the world that feel like this? Come
exactly.
on, man. Me and Suave not even the type of nigga who just be jumping out with like random nonsense. So like we clearly form our opinion based on like experience and not our own personal experience, but like in our households, but like abroad before we go and render anything or say anything. We've lived it for a long time and so have you. So I mean, I don't know, if you want to sound like some fucking genius here on the internet, we're like, oh, that's your experience, that's not mine. Crazy, bro. I don't know.
Shoot, even AJ said something about like he lived with us and he was like the best cook in the house or something like that. And I was just like, dude, like nobody said that white people was bad cooks. Like, what did you all listen?
I've legitimately said that's why we judge white people's food or white people's cooking because they don't over season their shit and we do.
Exactly.
If you heard anything other than that, you just wanted to argue or you wanted to be offended. I never once said white people couldn't cook. It's not what I said at all. I was actually, realistically, I was talking about black people's
over seasoning,
seasoning food. It was not any shot at white people in their cuisine.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, AJ, we know you're a chef and you can cook, man.
Great job, wonderful. That doesn't change exactly what I just said. I didn't say y'all food was trash.
Say black people over season food, and we do. I mean, we got people seasoning grease out here, so
come on, bro. Like this is what we talk about. We never once even kind of insinuated white people couldn't cook.
Yeah. They throw down.
I know plenty.
Yeah, that they can throw down.
I know plenty.
Yeah.
So
I'd be shocked at some. I'd be like, dang, this was a
man. And there's plenty of black people who can't cook. There's plenty of black people who season their food and it's salty as shit because they over seasoned it. And that's what the fuck I was talking about. And that's what I said. And you know what? That's because people spend so much time listening to what's not said instead of listening to what is said.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And not even just like with watching podcasts, bro, in life. You spend so much time trying to read between the lines that you don't even read the lines.
Yeah. You think it's more being said than what's actually being said. It's like,
oh, well, you said that like, I didn't say it like anything.
I just said it. Yeah.
So whatever you took it like, now we got a different conversation to be had, but don't say I said it like, oh, well, your tone insinuated. No, you insinuated because of my tone.
Right.
I said what I said, cut and dry. Whatever you took from my tone or anything else, that is on you. That is not how I sent it. That's how you received it. So go forth, my friend. Be strong. Whitney said it's if it's unwarranted, then it can come off as hating because who asked you? Some people ask for a person's honest opinion. See, but that's the problem though. I'm gonna say that's the problem because you don't have to ask for somebody's opinion for them to give it to you.
Yeah.
That's life. That's literally life.
And if you're posting it on social media, I feel like you're posting it for somebody to give their opinion because
it's up for opinion, regardless. You gave it to the world.
You have comments for a reason. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you post something on social media, it's for engagement.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're posting it for yourself, you're posting it so people can engage with what you're posting for yourself. Because if it was just for you, why not just have it to yourself where you can see it in your home?
Look, Tiff said, so what you're saying is, I'm like, no. See, don't do that. What I'm saying is what I said. That's what's happening. What I said is what I'm saying. But you know, the criticism thing, right? I like to say that the only time that people have a problem is if it's not in your favor. Yeah. How many times would you see a post on the internet where somebody posts a picture, right? They feel like they flyer. And somebody says, man, I don't like that jacket on her. Mm-hmm. And somebody like, well, nobody asked you. Right? Yeah. But it's 30 other comments that say, I love that jacket on you. How many times is somebody going to rebuttal? Nothing. Nobody asked you.
It's thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay, so it's not nobody asked then, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody asked.
Yeah.
Nobody asked if you like my jacket or not. But if I say I like the jacket, you're not going to be like, who asked you?
Right.
But if I say I don't like the jacket, now I'm a hater.
Yeah.
And who asked me? I could have left my opinion to myself and all that other shit.
It wasn't wanted. I didn't want your opinion.
You wanted something.
You wanted all them comments above me, but you didn't want this one.
In favor of you.
Yeah.
You got this stupid ass wig on your head. It's sitting on top of your shit like a helmet.
Right.
and everybody on there like, oh, that shit lay, girl who did your shit. This one person who honest like, hey man, that you look like crazy. A bonehead a little bit. Yeah. And it's a bunch of other people who feel that, who weren't gonna say that because nobody want to hear that.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody posts a picture to hear somebody be like, hey, I ain't fucking with that.
That's why criticism is needed in some sense. Like you need people to actually speak the truth.
Right.
Like one of my homegirls that I know, we real close, but she will immediately tell me if she thinks something doesn't look good on me. Mm-hmm. So her saying that, I now trust her opinion more than anybody else's, because I know if I go to her and be like, yo, how does this look? If it don't look right, she gonna be like, you look crazy.
Yeah.
Or she gonna be like, oh, that's tight.
But
you know,
you gotta love that person, man. Because I know plenty of people in groups who hang out with friends and they judge the fuck out of what their friends wear, but they won't tell them that. You know, they will tell somebody else though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please tell me.
They'll go right to a person right next to him, actually.
Man, that shit look crazy. Like, nigga, me, yeah, right? So tell that nigga, man. He think it look good.
Right.
He think it look good, and you and everybody else looking at that shit like,
like this ain't it. This ain't the one.
But just like you just said, you trust her. Like that's whose opinion you want now, because not because like it's a negative or any bullshit opinion, but you know it's raw.
Exactly.
And you can trust her to be raw with you. So like she's not gonna coddle you. I want those kind of people around me. Most people do not.
Yeah.
They might say they do, but plenty of people don't want somebody honest with them like that.
It's good to have those people, because well, and you can tell the difference that it's not just hating, because they're not actually saying bad all the time. Mm-hmm. They'll tell you when stuff looks good. They'll tell you when stuff looks bad. Right. So you get both. So it's like, dang, you know, like it's a good thing to have. 'Cause then I appreciate it. This one was good. So, then but when it's bad,
you know it's love when it's real though. If you put on something, they be like, that shit look great on you. You know it's real because last time they told you it looked trash on you. They said that one looks crazy. So I'm gonna really take your advice on the good. If you always tell me like something look good on me, I'm probably not gonna fuck with your opinion, because
everything look good.
Nah, everything don't. And I know everything don't look good. So like, if you only tell me the good, you don't say when it look like shit. So your opinion don't hold too much weight to me.
And then sometimes, you know, like you just trying something new. You're on the fence with like the outfit. You was like, I'm just gonna try this and see how it look. Mm-hmm. And then you go out there and you asking everybody else, and they're like, oh yeah, that's dope. Or you can tell, you know, when you can tell somebody don't like it and they be trying to give you
they will just say it all right. They be like, it worked for you. It worked for you.
Or they be like, they'll look at it for a minute. You can see in their face that it's ugly. Like
the head turn. They be like,
yeah, and they be like, oh, it's tight. It's tight.
No, it's cool. It's all right. You pulling it off. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
And to me, that's worse. At that point, you might as well just say you hate it.
Yep.
Because at that point, it's worse. Because now I'm looking at you lying to my face. I'm looking at you telling me, this look good on you. And in reality, I can see in your face you like, you look a fool.
Tell me that.
Right.
I love you for that. Tell me, but your ass look crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Boy, your ass looking crazy.
I appreciate that a lot more, to be honest with you. I'll be like, see, that's what I'm talking about.
People hate when I tell them something don't look right on them. Lashes, hair color schemes, anything. So I just shut the fuck up now. Right. And that sucked though, because you were never doing it out of malice. Yeah. Like you were just literally the person, probably the one person who was telling them, hey, that's not it, man. I have to tell you, it's never okay to not tell someone the truth. I'm gonna big you up, but I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, you just look crazy.
Yeah.
And yes, but that makes your opinion that much more valid. And that's what we both saying. Like that makes the opinion of the person raw and real. If you're gonna tell me when I look like fucking boo boo the fool, I'ma love you to death when you tell me that I look amazing.
Yeah. I appreciate it that much more.
Yep.
It makes your opinion a lot more valid than a lot of people who's saying yes all the time. Cause then you like, when you can actually like, to somebody who actually questions what you're wearing, that makes you be like, you a real one. You know?
And honesty, let's be real. If somebody the person that you go to, right? There's a time where you look at something and you be like, I don't know. And then when she be like, nah, you be like, cool.
Yep.
I was on the fence about it anyway. And I'm glad you said it, because what you said probably is what had me on the fence.
That's exactly because what we do now is we'll talk whole opinions about stuff. Because I'll be looking at something, I'm about to buy it. This look crazy. This look like it'll be dope. And then I'm like, I don't know though. Mm-hmm. Send it right to her. Yeah. What you think? What you think of this? If I went outside this, I don't know. That's a little too much going on. I was thinking the same thing. You know what? I ain't gonna get it.
So remember I was telling you about her throwing me the bedroom set, right?
Yeah.
So before she took the phone back from me, the last thing I said was, I hate it. She was asking me what I thought about it. She's like, what do you think about this? She didn't say she liked it or she didn't like it.
Yeah.
So when I was going through all those, it was on my face, right? What I was thinking, because I'm looking at it, I'm dissecting, like, this is terrible. Right? And I'm looking at all of it. I'm like, trying to see what's like nice about it, because just in case she like it, I don't want to just flat out be like, I hate this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm dissecting it, and before she took the phone back, I was like, I hate it. She's like, cool, no, I didn't. She's like, I didn't like it. I just wanted to know what you felt about it. I was like, okay, good, because like I was trying to fight back saying I hate it the whole time I'm looking at it, and that's why I'm like this. I hate this shit. This is terrible. Like I don't know why it's even a thing. Like, this is awful. And I felt it was awful from the jump. Yeah. But I just did not want to shoot down something that she fucked with. I was like,
you were trying to see if there was some good in it.
Yeah, trying to like maybe, colors just might complement each other a little bit. If you put something with it, if you get something that's purple in your room, and I was like, this is awful. And that was my shroom brain. Like, this is terrible.
Yeah. Your shroom brain was probably pointing out everything
all over your face. Like this is awful. What am I looking at?
He was like, man, this is a nightmare. Mm-hmm. And see, like I said, shrooms is an amplifier, so it's probably showing you all the worst parts of it. You just
I'm telling you, dude. I'm just like, what is this you showing me? I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, please don't fucking like this, dude, and please don't try to buy this shit because this looks terrible.
This is about to be a whole nother thing. This looks like a whole adventure waiting to happen.
Bullshit. A bunch of fucking bullshit here on one blanket. I don't know who did this, but I hated it, and I did not want to just flat out say I hate it. And before she took it from me, I was like, I hate it. Real quick.
Yeah, you was like,
I had to get it off. I was like, cause that.
You said I got to tell you at least. You're gonna at least know before you pick this phone. Yeah,
I'm not fucking with it.
But yeah, no, that makes to be honest, that type of honesty makes me appreciative, but it makes me be more honest with people in general as well. I'm like, dang, you know what? I need to start letting people know so they're aware of like the stuff, at least that I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not messing with it. You might like it.
If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. And that's my whole thing right there every time. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not for me. But everything ain't for me.
Yeah. And that's what I tend to say a lot of times. But then, because like, for example, me valuing her opinion, sometimes we'll disagree. But I know she don't mess with it. Yeah. But I'll be like, I'm still messing with it though. So I'm gonna have to cop it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to cop it.
But I appreciate your opinion.
Yeah.
Though. Thank you for that. But like I actually like this.
Yeah.
Shit, so.
I'm like, this is just gonna be one when I come out the house. You just gonna have to you just gonna have to go ahead and let me know.
Maybe I sauce this motherfucker a little bit and change your mind about it, but I'm buying it. So.
Yeah. So you just gonna have to judge me on this one.
Yep.
Just go ahead and tell me you don't like it. I'm like, I know. But I'm rocking it today, ain't I? I got it.
Put that shit on.
Yeah. I'm saucing it a little bit today. You gonna give me that one. Nah, but I guess we freaking ran through this.
It's starting to seem like we always do, because me and Suave decided that we're gonna do hour episodes, just so y'all know. Yeah. We don't be trying to like snap something like a topic or nothing closed, but we decided that like an hour is good.
Yeah. And y'all be chopping it up with us through the hour, so it make it go by a lot faster. So, yeah, hour is good. I know y'all appreciate it. Y'all don't want to sit up in here with us for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Y'all don't want to sit up in here.
They get to doing other shit.
Yeah, y'all be ready to go to sleep, putting the kids down and stuff. Y'all like, I ain't trying to listen to these.
And we starting earlier. We were starting around like 8:30, 9ish, and now we shooting for 7:30. So if y'all be with us and y'all used to us starting at 8 o'clock, we're going to try to get them in and get them out. So y'all have time to do other shit with y'all night other than listen to us talk.
So y'all can pay attention to us for a good hour. Yeah. Come in around 7:30, chill with us for an hour and kick it. Kick it.
And get the fuck on and live y'all lives.
Yep. Y'all don't even have to sit up in here all day. We don't even take up too much of y'all time. But yeah, y'all already know. We appreciate y'all. If y'all see the TikToks, please share it. If you see the IG reels, please share it. the YouTube, please share it. Just keep sharing all that stuff. Y'all helping us to get far in there. And I mean, maybe if we get to 1,000 on TikTok, we can go live and chat with y'all one day or do something for y'all. I don't know.
I gotta see what TikTok comments and shit like. That's one thing. I turn TikTok notifications off because TikTok sent me so many. I don't even understand what they be talking about.
Yeah,
like
TikTok's
the nows,
pretty. The which one?
The nows. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't even know
TikTok,
what that is.
A now is like it's the front camera and the back camera, and like the only way you can see it now is if you post a now. I don't even know what the fuck a now is.
Oh, see,
and I got tired of getting a notification that people was posting nows, so I was like, turn all the notifications off. I don't even be on this social media.
I didn't even know
this
about
platform is not something I'm tied into, so turn them all off.
But I know a good amount. I don't know about the nows though, but I'm going to have to get into that and see what that's about. Get into that life. But it's interesting.
But we on TikTok. So if y'all on TikTok and y'all fuck with TikTok like that and y'all not on IG as often or Facebook, we do have shit on TikTok as well. We have shit everywhere.
Yep.
We all over the place.
You can tap in with us there. Check us out. See what we about.
Do we have a Linktree?
No, I don't think we do.
We should get one of those.
We should.
It's just that way, wherever you see us at, you can go find us everywhere else.
Yeah. I have to make one for us. Like a beacon or something. Yeah, we'll get one of those up. And yeah, just tap in with us. Like we said, we appreciate y'all and we'll see y'all on the next one. Oh, one more thing. We will be live next week, but also we are gonna be on another podcast on Monday.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna be tapping in on another podcast with these cats. So that should be dope.
The homie we had him on as a guest.
Yeah,
on one of these episodes. He has his own podcast, 702 Talk. Pretty fucking dope content on there.
Yeah.
So me and Suave will be guests on that motherfucker, and I hope we talking about some saucy shit.
Oh yeah.
I like to light other people's shit up.
We gonna turn it up. We gonna turn it up.
I hope so, man.
But yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.